A 4.7 magnitude earthquake shook off the coast of Maryland Tuesday night.
It was more than 130 miles off the coast of Ocean City. The last earthquake in that area hit in 2011. The 5.8 is the largest to rock Virginia in more than a century. Do you remember where you were when it hit? And while yesterday's quake wasn't as big, people reported feeling it here in Hampton Roads. 13 News Now reporter Jacqueline Lee breaks down the possibility of a big quake hitting here.
The 4.7 magnitude earthquake hit about 130 miles off the coast of Maryland, as you can see right here. And people say they felt it as far down the coast as South Carolina.
An earthquake hitting the East Coast is a rare event. Raphael says that has a chance of occurring less than a fraction of a % per year.
The only real question I had was what was the risk for tsunamis? That would be maybe the biggest effect we would see here.
Hale studies earthquakes as an assistant professor at Old Dominion University.
In a place like California, you've got the plates colliding. Here, the plates are moving together in the same direction. So there is shifting of the continental plates through time, and that's presumably what caused this earthquake.
He's explaining something called active and passive continental margin. When plates move against each other, you'll get an earthquake, found mostly on the West Coast. But since the East Coast plates typically move together, it's what makes earthquakes so rare.
The biggest thing is just being very aware of your surroundings after the earthquake passes.
Aaron Sutton with Virginia Beach Emergency Management says when the 2011 earthquake hit, a lot of people did the opposite of what they should do.
Since we are not familiar with earthquakes here on the East Coast, a lot of folks ran outside, got out of their cars, things like that. And the biggest recommendation is for everybody to stay inside, duck and cover.
As for when the next one could hit.
But presumably the next quake of this magnitude, based on what we've seen so far, it'll be probably several years.
In Norfolk, Jacqueline Lee, 13 News Now.